The latest on the ground in Pacific Palisades tonight.
Chelsea Edwards is there, and she brings us more. Chelsea?
Susan, Alex, the devastation is everywhere you look as you drive through the Pacific Palisades and in Malibu. And as you mentioned, the acreage on both of these fires has risen. And unfortunately, so has the death toll. That now stands at 24. Tonight, I want to introduce you to one of the victims, 32-year-old Australian Rory Sikes. He was a child actor, a motivational speaker, also an avid RuneScape player. His mother speaking out tonight. From the moment Rory Callum Sykes was born in 1992, his mom, Shelley, knew he was special.
His life was a blessing to me. He made me a better person.
Rory was born blind with cerebral palsy, but Shelley was determined to give him an extraordinary life.
So he started having surgery as a baby, and he had 9 surgeries to straighten his legs, straighten his eyes. So he used to watch Forrest Gump all the time when he was 4. He got the all clear in his eyes at 8, but he took his first step after watching Forrest Gump 400 times.
Rory went on to appear on the British TV show Kitty Capers, became a motivational speaker about overcoming disabilities, and also co-founded a charity.
He's had an extraordinary life because I decided that no matter what happens, he'll be able to have he'll be able to live like other kids, be loved.
He lived in a cottage on Shelley's 17-acre Malibu estate. As the Palisades Fire exploded around them Tuesday, she tried to convince him to leave, but he didn't want to and locked the door. At 6'2" and 200 pounds, Shelley couldn't force him, but jumped into action when she saw embers on the cottage's roof.
And covered my hair because there was all these embers flying around, and got the hose pipe, which was next to his cottage, and there was no water. So that freaked me out. So I had to race back down to the main house, and all the power had gone off.
The phone lines were also down, so she loaded her 2 Peacocks into her car to find help.
And raced to the station, and all the guys were stood out the gate and with all the trucks and everything. And they said, "Shelley, what are you doing here? You're supposed to have evacuated." And I said, "Rory needs help. There's no water." And they said, "Oh, we don't have any water." And I said, "What do you mean you don't have water?" I said, "What do you mean? You're the fire department."
Shelley says they sent a captain and an engine to the property. 45 minutes later, she got the news that her son was killed. There was nothing left standing.
When I got there, it was even more devastating. All 3 cottages were absolute cinders. Less than an hour, burnt to the ground. I couldn't believe it. My house was absolutely down to the ground. There was nothing left. 2-story building, a huge expanse, and there was nothing left.
As she tries to process her devastating loss, she's also trying to look toward the future and recreating the sanctuary she and her son shared.
I'm going to make it even better because I'm going to rebuild, and we're going to make it a special area for Rory, and hopefully he will be able to rest there in peace.
Such a tragic story. We'll certainly keep up with the Sykes family as they move forward from all of this. There is also a GoFundMe that's been set up, not only to help the Sykes family, but also to help all the people who've been impacted by these fires. You can find more information on that on our website, foxla.com. Reporting live in the Pacific Palisades, I'm Chelsea Edwards. Alex, Susan, I'll send it back to you.
So, Chelsea, is this a GoFundMe that was started by her, but she wants to be generous and share it with others?
This was actually set up by Netball America, which is an organization that they were both, or at least Shelley was very heavily involved in. So that has been set up on her behalf to help both her and other victims of these tragic fires.
Chelsea Edwards, thank you.